All right. I can't believe what's going on, guys. I can't believe this person say MO3 is better than Lil Wayne in the compound. Let me show you a thing with Lil Wayne in New York City. Right in New York. Hold up. Hold up. All right. I'm trying to get to the floor right fast. What? 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 What was that? Oh, MO3 can't rap like that. Can't rap. Like the floor is too different. The floor is too different. The floor is not the same. The floor is not the same. You can't say in the compound when Wayne is switching up his floors and flipping up there. You can't say that everybody rap different. The talent, Wayne can switch up his voice. And and nobody can deal with it. And that's what makes it so powerful. MO3 he more sang than he more raps. And you gotta understand that MO3 he sounds like more of a singer than he raps. So you can't say he's the best and MO3 sound like a singer more than he raps. You can't say he the best when Wayne can do he got proved himself many times to people. And I don't think nobody else would be like him. But the thing is that I want to know and people want to know, can his daughter live up to the hype and keep the label going? Because Easy E label fell off. Can he keep the label going? And this is where the sanctuary at, where we gotta have Wayne. Can they keep Young Money on top for 1 billion years from now? Because Easy E label fell off. You don't see too many labels around anymore. To be the best, you gotta stay around to be the best. Like you're messing with too much because you can't say you the best. He can't even put himself in that category. It's like putting CM Punk, comparing CM Punk to Triple H, and CM Punk is nowhere near the assassination, the way Triple H do things. You're comparing two different icons to each other. And yet MO3 have not did enough to even call himself the best. The best at the floors are not the same. You look at the category from when Wayne was a kid and to now. You can't do those things in those formats. And Wayne survived the longest. He know how to move and not do stupid lines. It's the same way he do things different from everybody. And that what makes him him. You don't understand. That what makes him him. And you can't take that away from him. And you can't take that away from Cash Money or any one of those things. What I'm gonna tell you what make UGK, because Pimp C was able to speak about truth, about labels, and tell honesty about the size of prostitutes. And that's how UGK is real too. And that what makes UGK real, because Pimp said, oh, we don't judge nobody. Like Pimp C was able to say something and good on side. It's what the government can't see. And Pimp C able to see what makes Pimp C one of the best too, because Pimp C didn't criticize prostitutes, didn't criticize those things. And he's able to talk about real life experience and what makes Pimp C the best. Pimp C know that he did wrong, so he was in that scene with my flawless before he died. So Pimp C could have fought, but he was like, man, I took that, but you know what I'm saying? The thing is this. The thing is, you can't mess with greatness. Pimp C spoke about label. He spoke about the industry. It looked like Tiger was happy. It looked like he was high as hell in that video. Come out, Wayne stole Tiger birthday bass last night. Yeah, he was high as hell. Y'all just putting stuff together. That nigga Tiger was high as hell. He looked high as hell. That boy Tiger looked high as hell. But you can't say you the best in you can't say you the best and you're not speaking truth and honesty. That's the thing is, like, Pimp C didn't even judge the prostitute. But it's the same like they're saying the government stands for truthful, right? But they can't understand its gut size on both sides, right? So it's the hypocrite out the master of everything on the press. It's the hypocrite out of it because they're trying to block it. One thing, our government, they know how hard it is for people to make money and get money. And people be so selfish in this world. How can you understand those things? Some of the women that I encounter, I know really they would have given me some sex for free. But you know what I did? I gave it to them anyway. That's the difference between that, because they hurt me. They understand me. And those things, at this patch, is one or two people. But if people are hurting in this world, how can we understand it? If realness. I told y'all some on my social media. Government want control, and they losing. They losing at the end, and we are suffering. And we don't even know that we are killing each other. And they are, let me tell you, even Joe Biden and them, like it or not, they are going to pay a price for setting boundaries with connections. They're going to pay for it. And they might don't know, it might don't come yet, but it's going to self-destruct you. And it's going to self-destruct them. And that's the reason why we are hurting so much. We are all put on this earth, but we all connected with each other. And Governor Abbott don't know he's gonna pay a price. Your great kids are gonna pay a price for it. You're not paying for it now. I don't care how century, a billion years, Governor Abbott don't know he will lose. He will lose. It doesn't matter what walls you build. It doesn't matter what things you build. You will lose. The more you keep connections and boundaries apart, you will win. You will lose. You're already losing, Governor Abbott. You losing by kids dying. I know everybody don't got good intent, but you're already losing. Governor Abbott don't even know he's losing. America is losing, and they don't even know it. You just hiding the fact that you're losing. The government does not really got control of it. They have rules, but look at this. You have the rules that certain ages, you have the rules, but you're dying. They're dying. With the rules that you're doing, you're losing. How can you talk about things which you can't understand? Now I'm at the thing. These teenagers want to hang out with me, and they get that thing. I'm looking at them some type of way, and but you can't hang out. That's not the thing. But the way Governor Abbott losing, and he don't even know he's losing. It doesn't matter how bad he smiles with his bills. It doesn't matter how many of those things is. He's killing America. And the people of the society, they got their own opinion. Now, we're dying more than we even know. And ain't nothing you can do about it. And this what you have to understand. That's just the thing that's just the humans. We're not just making this up. God said you can't just make this up and this behavior up, guys. It is happening. The more that it is happening, and they don't even know. The reason why suicide, you're stopping the happen between connections, is the way that those things are. Dude, they'll never solve anything. Kids gonna keep dying. That's just the way it is. You can't help it. And Governor Abbott got to look at the blame of it. The blame of the situation. Nothing's not going to change. It's not about being tough. It's not about intelligence here. It is nothing like that. It is nothing like those things. But you got to have rules. But certain rules, you're crossing a line. You're putting rules and you're crossing, and you're going to hurt. It doesn't matter how long you think you're going to be around. Your great kids are going to pay a price. Every century you make rules up, you're going to pay for it. And Governor Abbott think you're not suffering from it. You're suffering from it. You losing kids because of you, Governor Abbott, and you don't even know it. You just denied it. You just laying it off. He just laying it off. That's just the way that things is. But you can't tell him nothing. That's just the way it is. God knew something that no human didn't know. Intelligence, spiritual behavior, spiritual attraction. He knows something that you never know. And you're going to suffer for it. But you can't say nothing in those formats. You got to let them make their rules up as they go. Let them have their fun. God say, let's stick by those little rules they have. And watch. 1,000 years from now, all hell is going to break loose. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Things are going to get worse than you even think it is. And you don't even know. That's what he don't realize. He think he got the universe all figured out. He think he got the universe all figured out in that format. You're gonna pay a price, and he don't. You just delaying it. You delaying it with control. That you just delaying it. That's the thing is you're delaying it. That's the only thing you're doing right now. You just delaying it with control. But one day you're gonna know, Governor Abbott. I can't do nothing about those things, but one day, when y'all pass, your kids are gonna pay the price for your mistakes. And you don't even know about it. And you don't even know about it. You're gonna see one day, Governor Abbott. You probably gone off this earth a long time ago, but you will see.
Celebrate.
You will see. And we're gonna talk about some things because some behavior was going on today, and I'm just being myself. So the little Mexican want to intimidate me. That's another thing we're gonna talk about on my Civil Rights Act. I don't got time for it at the end of the day. But we talking about Wayne. We talking about the best rapper alive. And we talking about that. Hey, let me tell you, I would be sitting enjoying it with my son. I don't have to deal with these people judge and not understand what was said to me in 2019. So we're gonna realize when other teenagers were saying something, we are not gonna talk about those things because I told y'all let's keep it professional on here because Governor Abbott in his state of Texas acting like a dumbass. So it really, we got plenty of time, guys. You hold it together. They're acting like a dumbass. That's what they really are. And you can't give a government that have their own opinion and participate in society. So you got to hold yourself together when they want me to go on no. Watch out for dumb behavior. You got to watch out for them. God know this world more than dummies. With their rules, you got to watch out for them. You have to watch out for them. That's just the way it is. You have to watch out for the hypocrites. You have to watch out for it. Those are the things you got to watch out for. That's just the bottom lines of that. I ain't trying. Look. I'm trying to chill. I say, Trap Boy Freddy don't even know how to run a damn trap house. If I have 20 rooms, a mansion house, he don't even know how to run it. I'd be like, hold up, I let everybody, but everybody got to have their spiritual side open. I ain't trying to control anybody, but your spiritual side got to be open. Shoot, everybody got their tablet. I got my tablet. What the sense for all of that, man? Everybody's being creative in the house, but your spiritual side got to be open, you heard me? I don't want to control you. I was just talking, I didn't want to control you, but your spiritual side got to be in. To keep a team together, the spiritual side there, a woman's spiritual side have to be open to see the minds of others and see how we can win. So, let's do sure. You got your room, I got my room, I got my, whatever that is. Baby, we having a good time. We ain't with all of that nonsense. We are all got cable. Everybody putting in. They don't know how to rent a house or a mansion. But all us be putting in and having fun. But we are being more creative than anything. Like 20-bedroom mansion, big ass mansion. They don't know how to. They don't know what they talking about. Boy, I be like, hold up, everybody got their own. You pick. Then you taking everybody. Everybody gonna get their own damn bed. Like, come on, man. Like, look, you picking out your own. I ain't trying to look. We gonna have fun. You got a computer. You got your desktop. You going to school. You got your computer. We're going to Best Buy. Let's go buy a big computer from Walmart. We get printers. Go in the mansion. Everybody, and let's be creative of what we want to do. It's about being more creative. You don't know how to run a trap house. You don't know how to run a mansion. You don't know how to run it all. Everybody in 21 to have, like, hey, let's go get a computer. Let's go get this. Let's go get this. You gonna pick out your. We all going together. Fuck all of that. 21 man. We all putting it in together. Like literally. I say, I ain't trying to control you, but I need you to have sight and mind. You gotta have open. You gotta have those open eyes and what you want. You gotta have those things. So if you have sight and mind, that's the main thing with that one. Those are the main goals if you have sight and mind. Those things can't be measured with sight and mind. And long you have to put yourself to work. I don't believe in this sin of having a big ass house when we can't put ourselves to work. We gotta do stuff. We gotta not let's get on this computer, find a way we can be creative with it. That's the difference. Can't everybody be creative and better themselves, go to school, better themselves? Everybody having a computer, you also doing schoolwork. Why are we just hanging out with each other? We also doing schoolwork. Why are we hanging out with each other? Everybody going to school, you doing school on your computers, and we hanging out, we chilling, got the movies, we doing things like that. Baby, it's structure. They don't know how to do anything of a team. They don't know how to do anything. It's structure. Come on. We going to school, we doing this, we having fun. You are doing online school. Come on, doing school. So you don't have to go on a school and we doing online school. You got your class, you got your one, you do little computer, and everybody hang out when it's time to hang out. They don't know how to run a damn thing. They don't know how to run nothing. If I had a big mansion, I feel like I was actually in. If I had a label and I had a big mansion, and I have a whole bunch of friends now, like females and rent a trap. I know everybody have their computer, but you gotta tell people, you gotta let the women have their free. So I don't want to be around niggas that's controlling over other women because I want them to have their free words and how they want with their mindset. You got to let your mindset wander. And you have to work out as a team. And some people want that control, but they don't want the freedom of coming together and letting the creativity of everybody's mind. So that's the main thing. If you can let everybody's mind be the creative narrative of everything that you're doing, right? And that can only just be your house. They don't have to. Your kids don't have to know that you got your house where you keep your kids and your family different from those things. We don't be on the same level as those things. But people got to know how to not cross the line in mindsets. Everybody got to be willing to go to their separate room. Everybody asks me on TikTok how I handle friendship. Everybody go in their damn own space. You got a backyard, you got all of this stuff. Go outside, go take a damn walk or something. And people got to be willing to break shit up. That's the most thing in when we dealing with each other. Don't let it go on, man. Everybody got to go in their separate corners. Don't let everybody got to play a part. Everybody plays a part. It's about being smart. Hello? Scam calls. I thought this lady was calling from the I already know we out of refills. She hasn't called me back yet. Lady haven't called me back yet. We're gonna have to hold it together. Because the behavior wants somebody to come and see them. The behavior is getting worse. Let me text her. All right, civil rights. That's the civil rights I'm going to talk about. Hey, Miss West, those numbers are the civil rights numbers that I gave you because of my rights are being violated, and the DA don't got nothing on me, and they lying because Yellow Breeze and everybody's involved with it, with racism. Those are civil rights numbers. So I didn't give you all of my civil rights numbers, but those are civil rights numbers from with Metro Care and all and stuff that's been going on. So that's what those numbers is, and that I'm giving you, Miss West. It's about them. You're not letting me see the doctor that I want to see, and the lady's behavior made me feel uncomfortable. So I got other civil rights numbers, but that's the civil rights number that I have given you. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that I'm telling you about because I'm waiting on you. I say I don't feel comfortable going to that doctor's office. So, and then I tell you that it got a line going around about I work for the DA and Trap Boy Freddie and them lying and Boosie in the state of Texas and Governor Abbott. How can we handle this situation without lies? And the DA was in that mall, they was in that city, and they was lying. They know who I am. The last time I was in that courtroom, your DA got mad. She was rolling her eyes and said, yeah, you know I got some. You know what Yellow Breeze and them did. So the thing is this, can you take care of the problem? Because I'm not going to see a doctor that's going to tell somebody, don't look at me. You can't even pay me. You're not even worthy enough for me to look at you. And that caseworker. So I need you to take care of the issues at hand here. I don't feel comfortable. These are civil rights number. I told you before, is a civil rights number. Because no, you haven't been listening to nothing I have to say. And the DA acting like a racist jerk. And what Governor Abbott. So even though Governor Abbott, yeah, he got something to do with it. And my court, and just like the way I let courtroom tell my watchers, no, they need to watch what they say. Y'all say y'all didn't need my help. That's back off. God said, I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all. When you say you didn't need my help and mumbled your words, God said, I don't need you. You're lying, and they're lying. It's just a matter of time until it catch up with them. And they still lying. I told them, I asked for Governor Abbott arrest and the DEA and that judge arrest. I filed a civil rights complaint for the judge arrest and the DEA arrest. So it's about me getting what I want and Judge Kennedy being arrested. So if I'm giving you numbers, it's about the arrest of the judge and the DEA agents. Can you handle the job at hand? Those are the numbers that I'm telling you about. And you say you cannot help me. When I ask you to speak to a lawyer, to ask that judge, I don't, that won't be wise. Why is that? That called that out in the threat? When you throw the punchline at me? So I filed the $30 million suit when you throw that, oh, that won't be wise. No, you called out a threat. So that by threatening me in y'all state and doing that, I filed a $30 million suit because you and your DA playing stupid and the prosecutors. Bye and have a good day, Miss West. So no, she want to know. This nigga Yellow Breeze got the most lying problem. They was in that mode. I want to know how long they gonna let this go on. And they still, these niggas act like racist little hoes. I want to know how long they gonna let this go on. They was in that mode. They think they was in that community. You niggas want to act like hoes? They was in that community. I want to know how long you gonna act like it. I want to know how long you little niggas gonna act like it. I want to know when words was being said in the community and they with they windows up like the little hoe they is when racist words was being said to me. And they just sitting there. I want to know. I want to know. That's what I want to know. I want to know what racist word. I ain't no snitch, nigga. You call me. I want to know. Because I'm fighting for my civil rights and you black niggas mad. That's the one. Hey, that's the difference what it is, man. That's the difference from what it is. That's the difference from what it is. A black man to sit up there and tell a nigga, no, man, that's the difference between it. And you let this dumbass nigga, and then the nigga talking about robbing the nigga. Nigga, I don't want to be with you, nigga. We just not going to eat together. We not going to be in the same room together. And this nigga, all he can talk about, no, man. I want to see how long they going to play dumb. How long Yellow Breeze in the state of Texas ain't going to, how long, because Governor Abbott acting like a racist piece of shit. My money better add up. I know how to count. And the Justice Department let that stuff go. And that's why I filed a civil rights complaint on them. So I want to know. I want to know. That's what I want to know. I already know perpetrators already. I already know that. That's why, hey, she giving me information, talking about putting that tag her in there. I already know. Because I gotta tag her in this one because she giving advice. Let's tag her in this one. Miss Missy giving advice. Hey, the mind of the mindset elevator. That's your title. I wanted to put you in this. When you the perpetrators, I already know. One dude tried to ask me. He said he's from Texas, and he tried to ask me where. I already know. I already know already. Why he asked me about my finance. I told him no, I couldn't tell him. And even if the problem, I couldn't tell him. I know, trust me, I know what you're speaking, young, beautiful. Hey, I already know. See, she been talking. All of these things I already know, sweetie. I already know. People want me to get out of character. I already know what's going on with the mind of the elevator, shorty. I already know this already. I watch my enemies well. I know my enemies well. Why do you think I never told my when Mirza? I'm gonna tell you something. Hold up. I want to. We're gonna talk about this. We're going to put. Hold up, right here. Let me. We're gonna talk about this. All right. Hold up, right here. Let's talk about this right here. All right. I'm gonna tell y'all something. All these things that was going on in Facebook in 2019, and all the rest of these things, and that girl, that black girl off of Facebook, was saying words that she wasn't supposed to say and lying to Mirza. Me and Sabina, we're gonna talk about the elevator of the mindset. Me and Sabina have worked out our issues, and we have worked out our issues, and that's the thing. But Mirza did something after that, after me and Sabina, dad and mama talked about our relationship. And she said it wasn't time for us to be together. But let me tell you what happened in that house. Because Sabina, dad, and mom, when I told them I get a disability and told them how much I get, and to see Mirza act like that, how can you understand? So the reaction on Mirza's face, trust me, and he went off and said, "What a bitch! What a bitch!" That same behavior was going on in his house, and this is going to ruin a lot of things. But me and Sabina's going to get it's going to have to be back without. This is going to be me and Sabina talking, and mom and dad and her brothers and them, and it's just going to be us talking, and we're going to have to see because she talked like that. What that is, but and Sabina know, but he didn't know. I told Sabina, but Sabina probably didn't actually. She probably forgot that I get it. She probably forgot. It's been we all forget. So I told her one time. So I remember telling her, but she probably forgot. It's so many times when she would call me sleeping on the phone, and we used to talk on the phone all night as kids, and her mama didn't really want us talking like that because she really didn't know me. So it was like, and they always know it already. So they already know we was talking to each other because he used to catch me on, like Sabina's dad used to catch me on the phone, like when she fake and hang up, and he already know. He already knows it already. I think he already knows. But the worst thing for me is I'm hurting somebody I love, and I have to understand the price that I have to pay for doing that. And I don't want to get into the details of it because I'm going through a dramatic. I don't want to get into the detail, but you get tired of like friends and family. They family tell me I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. You wanted somebody to treat somebody wrong and stuff. Like it hurted me just to hurt somebody. I wanted to kiss every tear from her. When I was by that thing, like I was like miserable after that happened. I didn't have no. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So so those are the things in that farm plat, right? So those are the things in that farm plat where we add in that farm plat. So it is so much that comes with it because you hurt someone you love and you don't want to do that because you get tired of jealous friends and jealous cousins saying stuff. And you got to understand those things. Like, I was in pain, like, because at that moment when I'm talking about my child, I wanted to kiss every tear from her and I couldn't. I was in so much pain for them. Like, now it's like, what did I just do? Because her cousins, her friends don't like the way we act towards each other and how we treat each other nice and how we just listen to each other music. And I was so mad because the dad was in there and I just wanted to kiss those tears. You don't want to see your girlfriend. And like I saw the tear drop and I was just about that. I was and Mirza, like, I'm hurting too. Like I told her, like her sister just look, Mirza's sister look at me and like me, I'm hurting too. You don't think I'm hurting? This, like I told Mirza when we left, I'm hurting too. But I'm not gonna sit up there and hear. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. Like this constant getting on my like, oh y'all, you and Sabina act some type of way when y'all with each other. Like it just, I don't like those things. I'm not an emotional guy, but it hurted me when she cried. I hurt when she cries. I hurt. It's just the way like we both hurt. So you have to understand that. Like I told, I'm not the only one in pain here. Before we got into that argument, like I'm arguing with Mirza, and his sister looked at me. I was like, I'm not the only one in pain here. So I have to understand those are my actions. The people that I hurt are my action that I care about and love. And you don't understand those things. And that's what moms, sisters, we all go through stuff. Like this was something that really close to me. I couldn't really open up after those things. Like I was just closed. Like I would just it was just closed. Like, and people should be want their cousins to get treated right and not get treated them because we just like to just, it was good at first with each other, but cousins started to get involved and friends started to act some type of way. But I had an argument and that girl on Facebook and Mirza asked why I didn't say nothing, but Demir told me I'm already getting chewed out. Now her mom and dad is sitting right there by the steps, right by the on the sofa, sitting on the porch upstairs in Carrollton in the apartment. And I said, I'm already getting chewed out already. When I'm gonna, I know I'm picking my battles for another day. And I said, at this embarrassed, can we handle this in a house or something? Instead of just putting other people in our business, like you just calling me out on me cheating and doing that. Like, and me and Mary said, why you say, all right, if I'm getting chewed out about having sex with you or doing cheating as a teen and having that, how can I understand it? So like I said, look, I'm not gonna shoot. Like, man, my ass could have got beat right there. Like, no, I'm already in deep water, and you gotta understand, man. You gotta pick your battles with your teenager girlfriend. You gotta pick your battles. And no, I said I'm not that. I said I know. I said this nigga trying to play me. Like you want me to get fucked up You really want me to get fucked up, and I'm getting chewed out already. And I tell her what Demir told me. You really want me to get fucked up right now? This dude, Mirza got me all bent. I'm the only one there. I said, he ain't lost his damn mind, man. I'm like, hold up, I'm not about to sit up there and take that shit. I'm already like, and if I would have said something, oh, my ass would have got kicked because I'm already getting chewed out. So there's no way I can actually be in, and I'm sitting on her doorsteps, on the second floor on her doorstep. Her mom's sitting right there, right there. Like, I'm not going to tell you right there, the eyes is like, come on, man. Come on, people got to understand those things. And they got to understand those things. How I'm like feeling as a teen, like feeling with what I'm going through. Like, nah, I'm not asking. I decided to just keep my mouth closed and to fight another day. Her mama right there on the sofa. She hears everything we talk about. But I tried to, he gonna tell me why you didn't try. All right, Demir was on his Facebook. I tried to fight for it. Her brother told me to walk away. Once Demir stayed at that house, told me to walk away. I tried. I didn't like when a person trying to tell me what I didn't do. Like, come on. Like, I tried to message her on Facebook. Demir is all on her Facebook, and like, I tried. Like, why I gotta put up? I'm not gonna let nobody tell me if I didn't try to fight for something. I say, nah, man, you're not gonna be a hypocrite and tell me something when I tried to fight for something. Like, I had to walk. I said, Mirza, look, man, I can't do this with you, man, because you ain't gonna tell me. And he tried to put his and hit down, man. Tell me what I didn't fight for. I tried. So I'm not gonna let him, like, one person tell me about something I didn't do. Like, I know how to use a damn computer. Like, come on, don't come at me like that, man. So I had to realize like, I went home. I like, even if I stayed by Mirza, I was in pain. I couldn't even, like, come on. Like, I was like, what I just do? And I wanted to kiss every tear. I could have just picked up those tears and put those tears in my mouth and just kissed those tears. And I was like, man, look, you don't know how the hell I feel. Like, don't just put this and just doing it. Like, nah, like, and people gotta understand, me growing up as a child, Jameer got girls kissing on him. And I'm like, we sitting in the gym together at Miss Smith. Like, I was just worried about going home to my girlfriend. I wasn't too much worried about Demir kissing other people kissing on him while we were in the gym. That I was worried about going home and just seeing her. And like, Demir got girls kissing on him, and like, I wasn't really, my affairs was something different than all of those things. I was having problems at Smith, but not in the point where it had stopped down. It had stopped when I started dealing with other relationships, and I was just focusing on me and her. So I think that really died down in that format. So those are the things that what we talk about in that format, right? So we understand those things. I just don't want to talk about it right now. And I'm not getting emotional about relationship, but it is something close to that. When I tell her mama used to tell me, you, but I'm close to you. When I say I only let people get close to me to know me. And her mama used to tell me that in the apartment. And I didn't tell her, but only close to my heart. And Sabina had my heart. And your mom and her like, I'm close to you. to get to know me, to only get close. And not that's not what I mean. I'm talking about close to my heart. That means Sabina have my heart. She don't have anything else. You can just you can get close to somebody and be all this, but if you have somebody heart, that is the most biggest thing with those situations. But I'm actually at school going like that situation with Mikey. I had to go to I had to, that situation that was going on. Like I had to call some people up and they're like, let this go. I'm like, I can't worry about because the Marion was all about them and Sabina made her choice and I was like, so for that I had to go in a direction. I always went in another direction. So I started going like I'm not gonna let the mirror this is acting up. So I'm gonna go to school and do the things. Like I at the same time, I mean this other girl that this bus driver asked me about. He said, "You, I've been watching y'all since kids. Like, where y'all at? Like, every time you go into school, like, we still talk about. He still like, till I see him to this day. So those are the things with that situation. I'm not getting emotional over a relationship. This is not what you want. People been trying to get a reaction me out of years. I told that girl, you better know what emotion is because you haven't got a damn thing out of me yet. Because you women talking about emotion, I just close my ass back off. The little girl on the song, she talking about emotion, girl. Stop that. Don't make a song about emotions if you don't know nothing about it. Because as soon as a nigga close themselves off, y'all want to call a nigga out their name. So it gets to that point. Don't make me go back to my old self because you ain't going to like it, man. You ain't gonna like it. These women need to stop. Oh, you getting something? Go ahead with that. Ain't nobody getting emotional, no damn relationships and no. I tell that girl that wrote that song, go ahead. You just trying to make money, whatever you trying to do. Don't do that because of their behavior. People wanted the reaction out of me. You get me. Stop complaining about it and making songs about it and make it like a person or one emotional. Stop with that, man. Because y'all women don't know what the damn women don't know what the damn they want. They don't know what they want. Like, come on. They don't know what they damn want. Still nigga clothes off. Leave me alone, nigga. You will get that side of me. That girl that worked there, you will get that real side of me. I cut. You want me to show not emotion? I'll show you something. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, partner. Y'all want to complain, man. Go ahead, y'all make up y'all damn mind. They need to make up their mind, like literally make up that they didn't want to complain. I'm like, you a damn complainer. Women, stop being a complainer. Like literally being a complainer. Like, come on. Like this being a damn complainer. So don't talk about these things and you know they have no concept of it, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't trying to hear it. The women talking about emotion. You stop talking about, y'all know what y'all damn want. People been trying to get my attention for years. You know what you want. But don't call a nigga, don't call a nigga dumb and tell a nigga when a nigga, hey, you better know who the fuck I am. Because people been crying for my attention for years. Don't come out with no emotional song. You women don't know me. I have always moved different from everybody. And right now, people are in my way. You know, it seems like they detect our kind, the business detect our kind, and the streets detect our kind, racism. Like Lil said on Squad Up, they detect God kind. See, we don't have no way in, right? God said, I told my friend at Walmart, I wanted to tell her, look here, we talked about going out and hanging out. But I want to tell you how she just got to have sight. Have sight when the enemy trying to do something. Have sight. Your vision. Have vision when your enemy trying to get to you. Have vision. I need you to have sight. So those are the things with that situation. I had a pager at 8. They said when the right time. I had a pager. They said at 8 when the right time. I had a pager. Me and my brother had first my brother had one, then I had a pager. We had to go to the payphone and page and call in New Orleans. My mama just give us some money, or we called collect one time, or give us some money. So yeah, those things. So they need to stop talking about emotion. Emotion don't know. Y'all women don't know what the hell y'all want. Y'all don't know if y'all want emotion. Y'all don't know if y'all think people been trying to get my attention. And baby, you don't know who the fuck I am and who I am. She really don't know who I am. Because people been trying to get my attention for years. And people finally got it. Stop with that, girl. Get over with that shit. And you got other women. Go ahead with that, girl. You don't know my world. Your world. You don't know my world. But a woman got to be woman enough and stop just keeping people out. But come on, we can do things. Come on, man. It's about the judge in the courtroom. I asked the DA to be arrested for racism charges. To be arrested for racism charges. She know what it is. I don't have to split. She know what it is. I told her already. That's what it is. I've been giving you all of those numbers. Y'all don't be listening. Racism charges on the civil rights. on the Civil Rights app. Nah. You know goddamn well. I asked you to be you blowing. No, you playing games, man. That piece of shit. I want their job. They know what they were did was wrong, and they gonna give me their job. They gonna give it to me. One or the other. We gonna talk about it. One or the other. We are going to talk about it. One or the other. That DA coming from underneath that seat. You a liar. One or the other for conspiracy to lie by racism of associate. They're coming from underneath that seat. I want to see what other lies you want to have. You coming from underneath that seat. That's just the way the cookie crumbles with the DA. You losing your job. And I'm going to make sure of it. And I told the Justice Department, I want some arrests. I want to see the DA get arrested right in front of me. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to message, and then I'm going to make a civil rights complaint on the Justice Department. I'm asking for the arrest of the DEA and Judge Kennedy. You're going to give me what I want. The state of Texas, the Justice Department, is going for treason or racism and sticking up for his black community and taking the side of racism, politics, and communities. So I'm going to say it again. When I step in that courtroom, I want them arrested. I'm going to make myself very clear. I want to see people in handcuffs. I don't care what you got to do. Don't tell me you sorry. No, you ain't damn sorry. You know it. And I'm going to deal with you. I want everybody arrested. We ain't going to play this game anymore. Look, so I'm asking for the arrest of the DEA. Now, we can do this when you lied and you know yellabeezy was lying. Y'all was knocking on my door. You know that man lied. You know this city. You know these dumbass niggas lied. You know they lied. And I'm going to get them for it. If they don't be arrested, if something happened, they're going to be put to death. I told Joe Biden, don't give the DA no special treatment. Don't give them no special treatment. The judges, none of them. I want to see, because they got a title. Fuck that title, man. When they go against God and lies and they know. I'm asking them to deal with it. But you know what I told my lawyer? When you win, I win. It doesn't matter, right? If she believes in God, I'm asking, do you believe in God? I ask her. Does God say, do you believe? Because you win that, I don't have no brother. I feel like that's a win for the brother. Do you believe in God? Because if I win, you win. If I win, you win. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need my mom to always hold. But let me tell you little niggas something. Family is always a backup plan when the enemy thinks you don't have a backup plan. I just want to ask her if she believes in God. That's the question, if she believes in God. What's her religious status? Because everybody been trying to get me to go on a Christian app. I had one disagreement on one girl on a Christian app. I want to know if she believes in God, what her belief is. I don't need a woman to hold my damn hand. I don't need my mom to hold my damn hand. I never had my mom to hold my damn hand. If I've been working, going to jobs, leave me the hell alone. God, shit. Only thing my mama tell me to take me to the doctor when I was a kid. And, you know, parents do that shit all the time. You know? But I made apply something. I made a Ply song, did a Ply song, but let me tell you that Ply song one more time. It was not because of I cheated, it was because I wanted to see the homegirls in your ear. They want something, and your homegirls are in your ear. So when I did a Ply song, I needed you to understand your homegirls are in your ear. So I needed them to understand the definition of what we're talking about here. So I need them to understand. So we all had to be with somebody when we didn't want to do some stuff that we didn't want to do because of whatever it is, because of the way the environment was. So I'm look, I like I had to play the game how it was played. So I'm not look. I don't even want to talk about stuff, man, because it is some stuff that I just don't want to talk about. I just wish I didn't have to go through that as a kid, as a teenager, just crossing lines where I didn't want to. So it's real hard for me at this moment. I learned how to deal with it and roll with the punches. So it's some things I didn't want to like actually, but I had no other choice because I had to move. I had to move forward. I had to be in situations where people put me in those situations, and the way that world puts it. God said people want you to be alone, but the dynamic of those things is the greatest price. Like, when I was a teen, like a person wanted me to be the first one to break up, but I didn't want to put it through that. I wanted to make sure it was right. There's some things in my past I wanted to make sure it was right. If we're gonna really do, I wanted to make sure it was right. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to do this where my mind is not all the way focused at in that one is right. I can read. Hey, a new government subsidy. Look, they ain't sending no government official thing. Damn. So I'm not about to get into that because I'm not an emotional person. But you taking it that way. They're like that damn Walmart boy. I ain't never got emotional like that, but they taking it down. Xavier with his dumb self. That's the most dumbest fool ever. I'm going beyond dumb. Like I ain't never got emotional with that person. And plus I had past friends trying to get my attention. And I say, this is not the time, guys. This is not the time to deal when I'm dealing with a black racist motherfucker and it's Chinese. And like this is not the time to get my attention. And people got to understand it's not the time to get my attention. I'm asking for the DA arrest. And I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to tell the civil rights against the justice board. I want their arrest. I want their arrest. They know, but they want to be a racist piece of shit. I know this industry. So if you don't want a man to be emotional, don't complain about it. Women got their damn thing, and then you think, go ahead with that, because I can shut, man, look here, don't play with me. But people want my attention, and I'm like, come on, it got to be a right time to get it. But right now, when Cassie and her friends and everybody trying, I'm dealing with stupidity. So people got to know when to come at me and how to get my attention with friends and stuff, and know how to. And it's not a bad thing, but like they got to know my situation on the reaction. We did about reactions. It's not a bad thing on what I'm talking about. But I was dealing with a racist black narcissist in Walmart. And you got to realize with these black people, man, you got to realize a stupid church. And I put up with a lot of shit in my time, but this Chinese man and this black motherfucker, I say, this is not a great time, Cass. I'm dealing with a lot of racist shit coming out, and then the customers looking at you like the dumbass they is. And some of them, they know who the fuck they is, like the dumbass. I got along with some good customers, but when I said in that way, they look like the dumbass they is. And look, and it's always the employee. Look at the managers. Look at that dumbass Xavier. Like, don't push me with these black communities, man. Don't push me with y'all little asses, man. And what we about to do, the intimidating that going on, the mean mugging and the laughing, I'm gonna have to make an example out of a motherfucker. I have to make an example out of them of what happened this morning. And they looking disturbed with that racist ass shit. You play the game, Yellow Breezy. I ain't never trying to control the narrow of a relationship, but she need to open up. People need to open their eyes. So don't tell these women want to talk about you getting emotional. Girl, you don't know what emotional is, girl. Y'all don't know y'all want a nigga emotional, and y'all don't know what y'all want to do. They don't know what they want to do, man. It's a point where you got hypocrites at. Or download the football big. Oh, that's big green. No, is that big green? No, that's not me. I see that a little bit. We had enough workout for the damn game.